Hey guys!
It's Katherine.
I'm Krista.
Welcome to
Quarantine Cookin.
I've been feeling kinda cooped up. I'm trying to get some fresh air. Hey, why you got the roof out? You know it never rains here. Hey, you ain't got a flash when you're taking your picture.
Today we wanted to share with you guys one of our favorite recipes, banana chocolate chip muffins. Over the past couple weeks, Krista and I have been making a bunch of different recipes. We thought it'd be a great idea to share it with you all so you can learn a trick or two or even make these for yourself at home.
Throughout each video, we'll be discussing a topic that we find relevant for that day. Today's video, we're going to be talking about jobs because so many of our friends and family have been reaching out to us and asking us what we're doing down here.
Exactly, like if we're still working or if we even have our job.
Yeah, and we thought that would be super relatable for other people, and that's why we wanted to talk about that in today's video. Now that you know why we're here, let's get cooking.
Start by preheating your oven to 350 and lining your cupcake tin.
The ingredients you'll need for this recipe are 1 cup white sugar, 2 cups flour, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1 teaspoon vanilla, 3 tablespoons sour cream. We know it's weird, just trust us.
2 eggs, half cup butter, 3 ripe bananas, and 3/4 cup chocolate chips.
This recipe is pretty simple. All you have to do is combine the ingredients, pour them into the cupcake tin, and you're ready to go.
Okay, now that we got all of our ingredients prepped, we are gonna get everything ready to go for the oven and talk about today's topic. So Krista, let's hear it. What have you been up to?
Yeah, so pre-COVID-19, I actually had 4 jobs. Most of those jobs, unfortunately, were in the service industry, so those are no longer happening. So I actually had to file for unemployment, which was very interesting at the age of 22. Not actually as intimidating as I thought, though. The process was actually pretty easy. Most of the companies that you should be working for if you were laid off and you're eligible for unemployment, they should be giving you the information, but you can also find it online pretty easily.
Is it just an application?
Yeah, it's actually just super easy application, and it wasn't so crazy, but it's a little bit of work just because you have to talk about a lot of your past work that you've done and just show that you were willing to work.
They pay you for, you say how many hours you were already previously working and they promise they'll pay you that exact amount?
Yeah,
How
that's
does that
pretty
work?
much how it works.
Okay.
You kind of just put in like a lot of your work experience from the past 18 months, and then they calculate it out. I got my eligibility within a week, and they started telling me how much I would be getting per week, and then they basically send you a debit card, and then they just load up your debit card every week. You just have to go on a portal, do it. So it's actually been working out really nicely for me. Because I didn't realize that I would be eligible. I just wasn't sure. But yeah.
That makes it super easy then.
Yeah, so I do have 1 job left though. So I still have that, and I'm getting my unemployment. It's not crazy.
We're still here, we're still living
able
that life. We're
As
doing
much as
okay.
we can. Yeah.
We're trying to make it work
Yeah.
as much as we can.
What have you been up to? How's your work?
It's been good. I'm a realtor, so I work down here on a great team with Jeannie Irish. I'm her assistant. So realtors are still essential. So we're able to still go out and meet clients. We just have to take precaution, wear masks, and be safe. Things have kind of slowed down. We've seen 2020 was hot, but now that this whole coronavirus has taken over, it's starting to slow down. So I've seen my hours really shift.
Yeah.
So I went from, working full time, being in that set schedule to try to figure out how much money I'm gonna make and if I'll be able to stay down here in San Diego post grad. It's just a really confusing time for everybody, but I mean, we're able to still at least work and have some sort of money coming in.
How's it been working from home? How's that changed?
It's been hard. It's nice to go into an office and feel like you're actually being productive and doing stuff. I miss that a lot. Having a printer and just feeling like you're clocking in kind of and getting those consistent hours. But it's been okay adjusting to the new norm and just figuring out what works here. But it's good. I mean, kind of lonely, but It's nice.
Yeah.
Glad that we got each other.
Yeah, so an interesting thing, the job that I still do have, I'm an intern at a consulting firm, and we did a survey to try to kind of understand how people were adjusting to this transition, and one of the biggest complaints we got was the lack of coworker interaction. So people are super lonely,
Yeah.
like you brought up.
Oh,
so
yeah.
people really miss talking to their coworkers on a more social basis, because when you're in an office, you don't go up to everyone and you're not always talking about business. You're
Right.
sometimes asking about their families, asking how they're doing, what they're doing this weekend. And when you're working online, you kind of, nobody's really asking each other those social questions.
Yeah.
Everything's about work. So that really has affected people, and that was one of the biggest complaints that we actually have been getting. So I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, because I mean, we have Zoom, but
you're usually only using Zoom for meetings. You're not talking about social things.
exactly.
Yeah.
So it's hard to kind of, I think that's been another hard part is staying productive, kind of time blocking and setting a schedule and creating a task list. I really have been trying to like hold myself accountable for specific projects that I want to work on or tasks I want to get done, to try to come out on the other end better than I was before. It's so hard because here we were thinking we were going to graduate in 1 month and walk,
Yeah.
and now we have to maintain our jobs if we can,
Mhm.
and
We're just really shoved into the real world
really
a little bit too unexpectedly.
really quick. So I mean, it's nice. I feel like it makes it easier that we're both going through it together.
Mhm.
I think that's helped a lot, hearing other people's stories and just kind of seeing what they're going through.
And that's why we wanted to make these videos.
Yeah.
We want to hear what other people are doing. We're all in this together.
Right, like I FaceTime, everyone has a different story, whether it's like my sister as a freshman or our roomies,
Mhm.
anybody.
Incoming college freshmen who are supposed to be graduating high school, they're
Yeah.
different.
Yeah, I feel like everybody is being hit differently by this. Parents, people who have kids, like we're just all in it together. So we kind of wanted just to come together to talk about these topics with you all and see if we can relate on another level and connect, because we're all going through the same thing. So hopefully we can learn a thing or two.
Yeah. But enough of this. Let's put these babies in the oven.
Let's get going.
All right, so now that these are out of the oven, they look great. I think they turned out really great.
We're gonna give them a little bit of a taste and let us know what you guys think if you end up making them at home. But other than that, thanks for tuning in. Leave any comments or questions below for next topics that we can talk about. And
We're gonna leave some resources in the description below about everything we talked about today.
yeah, so look forward to seeing you guys next time.